Hey everyone, how's it going today? My name is Lamoura, and welcome back to yet another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. I am still here in the Arcanist Guild. It's only been a few minutes since I recorded my last episode, and I'm just going to keep on going straight through. So first things first, going to eat a boiled egg so we can get just a bit more XP gain. We're going to hit our minion roulette and see who we get today. Someone new? Nope, not someone new. Why do I still get all the same ones? I have so many more. Like, we're just getting like the same three. It's weird. Anyways, in the last episode, we did our level 30 job quest for the Arcanist Guild, but we still didn't get our job stone, which is something that I'm looking forward to. So, in order to check that out, it looks like we have two separate unlock quests in this guild. So I'm assuming if we do both of them, they will lead us to the respective job quests. So let's start with Master Thub and see what she has. Here we go. The Austerities? I don't know, of Flame. Acting Guildmaster Thub has news of a task which might interest you. So yes, this is how we get the Summoner job quest. Alright. Greetings, Niah. It is well that you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of Saint Coinarch, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eorzea, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew of the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Ymitera. I'm gonna say Ymitera at Apocalyptic Falls in the nation of Gridania. I'm sorry, that was just full of just words. Weird words. Alright, we'll come back for that one eventually. We'll see. Where's this one? In the Black Shroud. Okay, this is in Gridania then? Okay, I still have my free Gridania return here. So I'll use that for not 600 gil. Alright, here we are in Gridania. That load took significantly longer, like back to the old style of loading that we were experiencing when I first started this LP. So with the frame drops and the long loading, I'm assuming there's something going on with my PC. I might just need to restart the boy. It hasn't been restarted in a few days. If it continues to be this bad throughout the episode, I will find some way. Is this the place I need to go? No, that's so you want to be a leather worker. I need to go up here. Okay. If it continues to be really bad throughout the episode, then I will either pause it midway through and restart my computer from there and resume the recording, or I will wait till the end of this episode. Hopefully that's the option that we go through. So I really don't want to have to stop this episode if I don't need to, but if the frame drops are really, really bad, which they don't seem to be too awful right now, then I'll rethink of it. Alright, so this is Ymitera. You are Niah, I assume? Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you obviously surmised, is Ymitera. I'm a member of the Sons of Saint Coinarch. Ours is a Charlean order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Garlean Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at our dig site in Mordana. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect in the Garlean mages known as the Summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essence of the primals and manifest this stolen energy as biddable ally known as an Eggy. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the beastmen's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under her belt may even begin on the path to becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Brygot Strike in southern Thanalan. There we shall conduct a ritual of summoning, the Austerities of Flame. I'm getting a little worried now. I feel like the information that I got about the summoner and the scholar leveling at the same rate was false. I'm starting to think that it was up to level 30. I'm scared that I have done something rather stupid, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Well, I mean, it will be okay, mostly because I have my white mage up at... Ooh, do I want to pay 400 for that? I can pay 200 and travel. Yeah, fuck it. I still have my white mage who is level 29 right now, one level away from being level 30. So I could just do the job quest there, level up to 30, continue on in the game with white mage. God, I feel so bad switching back and forth, but if Scholar and Arcanist don't actually level up at the same rate, then I made a grave error. That was really the only reason why I chose to play as a Scholar in the first place, or an Arcanist. I'm not really sure what else to say, you know? The game has a lot of mechanics, and this is kind of why I'm glad that I played a majority of the game already before doing this LP, because there's something to be said about blind LPs. I'll be honest with you there. There's mechanics that you'll miss. You'll be stumbling around, you know, figuring things out with the audience. You won't be spoiled on story or anything of that nature, but you'll be missing a lot of mechanics and deeper understanding of how the game is supposed to be played. And with a MMO, like if this was just a single player and like no one else relied on me, it wouldn't even be a thing. Like I wouldn't even mention it, right? Because it's just me. I'm not affecting anyone else, and it may make for a worse video for you guys, but in the end, you know, I'm not ruining anyone else's time. But when it comes to multiplayer games, and specifically an MMO where people do rely on me, it kind of becomes a little bit different, in my opinion. You know? Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, it's one thing if I'm messing up in a dungeon. Oops, hold on. Does this person need help? You need a little bit of healing? Alright, they would have survived, but there ain't nothing wrong with giving a little healing as well. So yeah, there's something to be said. Like, if you're here playing directly with other people and affecting their enjoyment by not knowing the skills and stumbling through mechanics and all that, then I don't know. Then I think it's not the right time to do a blind LP, you know? But if it's a brand new game like The Last of Us 2 and you want to experience that fresh, and yeah, sure, you may stumble through the mechanics, but in the end, it's only you playing it and your direct effect on your enjoyment, then who cares, right? Alright, let's just get this Chocobo dude. I have noticed all the frame drops and how long that took to load, so by the end of this episode, we will definitely be restarting my computer. It is really bad right now. I mean, it's about where we were with my other parts of the series where I was on that different hard drive, but that's not where I want to be, you know? After experiencing the good, I can't go back to the bad. I just can't do it. Can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Man, there are a lot of fates going on around here, huh? You could do them. You could do them and get some levels out of it, but I'm not going to. We have a mission, and some things to actually experiment with, you know? I think that's the most important part. Alright, so we're going to go into a little instance here as well. Oh, look at her fanning herself too, because she's in the desert. That's actually kind of cool. It's subtle little details like that. Greetings to you once more, Niah. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we discovered, the summoners of Old Wood performed these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspects of the avatar they wished to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire is specifically strong here in the Sogoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon the incarnation of the Lord of the Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depth dwells the memory of long-deceased summoners. Now you must focus. Visualize the aether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transferring into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heart of your life force shall spawn an eggy wreathed in flames. But be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the Avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path to the Summoner is not, if not fraught with peril. Okay, well, level 34, we should be okay. We'll just make sure we get our shield out, because it should just be a single enemy, so we'll get out our Topaz Eggy. Carbuncle, I'm sorry. There he is. There's the guy we'll be using quite a lot. Ifrit Eggy. So we just need to do our best in order to take him down. That shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, he's a big guy now, huh? Alright. Heat is almost intolerable. Play to defeat these entities swiftly. Oh, she's going to be helping? Sweet. That will help out a lot. Is she a conjurer as well? Okay, I'm going to put on a shield because he is doing a bit of damage. Oops, I didn't put it on. There we go. Let's put that on so we're not taking as much damage here. We should be okay. Yeah, because now he's not doing anything. So my shield should be fine now. Perfect. Nope, get out of that. If we're going to summon the sprites to do its bidding, take care they don't surround you. Okay. She's taking care of them, but she has only so much that she can do. Let's put on another shield, and we'll get a charge after another 5 seconds, so we can constantly apply this, which is good. Let's get our dots back on. Do a little bit of that. Alright, she'll attack. I'll get a Fester out here, and I'm going to strike it with Ruin. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, we need to get these nails. If it's anything like the other ones that we shall... Yeah, we definitely want to get these things down really fast, or as fast as we can. I got hit by that. Yeah, I got hit by that. I'm an idiot. I need to heal... Oh, she healed me. Okay, perfect. So I don't need to worry about any kind of healing. She'll take care of that for me. Alright, can I tell him to sick that nail? Yeah. Alright, so that's how that works. I was just concerned that if I don't get this, if it's anything like the regular Ifrit Fright, he'll do some kind of... Nails are destroyed, now's the time to press your attack. That he'll do some kind of attack, like an ultimate attack that will just wipe me if I'm not careful. Whoops, I don't have any more charges. Okay, that's fine. Let's get out of that. Let's not take any unnecessary damage. Alright, one more attack. Should kill him. There we go. Duty is complete. And we should be able to tame him now. Most impressive, Niah. The Fireborn Eggy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the Austerities of Flame, and that is no small feat. Pray let us return to Apkalu Falls, we might further discuss your achievement. Alright, so we need to fast travel. A minute left. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to spend the money to go to Gridania. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to. I'll be right back. Okay, so after doing a bit of reading outside of the game, it appears what happens is these classes do level together in a way that I misunderstood. So I'm playing as the Arcanist, and I'm level 30 right now. and I have 2 different job unlock quests that I can get. It appears that if I was to level my Arcanist up to 30, whatever class I choose, either the Summoner or the Arcanist, will be that level 30 when I unlock it. If I was to level my, then say, like we're doing right now, the Summoner up to level 50, and then I unlock the Arcanist, no, I'm sorry, the Scholar will be level 50. I don't know if they level just on their own, or if I have to level these 2 classes separately. All I know is that they level based on my class, but I don't know if I unlock them, if they'll continue to level separately or together. So, this is going to be an experiment. There might be 3 classes that I need to grind out by the end of this LP. Shit. Okay, well, and if that's the case, if there are technically 3 classes that I'm supposed to be leveling, I'm just going to stick with 1, and we're just going to go with the White Mage, because it's just so much easier. Okay, so anyways, this is truly a monumental occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. I'm sure all of you are yelling at me like, you are such an idiot. How do you not understand this? But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. In the ancient tongue of the Garlean Empire, it would be known as Ifrit Egi, where Egi translate approximately to pure, or essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fire. As you might expect from the entity born of the lands of Inferno, this avatar is capable. This avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proved yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet, be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Egi of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claiming the servant of unyielding stone. This, of course, necessitates you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the kobolds possess the greatest threat to Limsa Lominsa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Crags, and we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to you, Niah. Alright, so next summon request will be level 35. Okay. Well, here we go. We're about to figure some stuff out. You and me all together. Summoner unlocked. Alright. Fingers crossed, everyone. I think I fucked everything up. Okay. Number of available gear sets increased. Yep. Soul crystals. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystals, which can be equipped in the armory chest. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. Oh, I don't think that's true anymore. You will, however, have access to new... Oh, wait. You will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Couldn't get that out for the life of me. Job level and attribute bonuses coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. Okay. So what that all means is my base class right now is the... Ooh. I'm the Summoner here. So it completely replaced the Arcanist. So Arcanist is completely gone. Which is fine. So I was thinking that Arcanist would stay here, and it would be like, okay, this is Arcanist level 30 along with Summoner level 30. But it's been completely replaced. Interesting. Okay, let's put our Soul Crystal on then. There we go. So now we are a Summoner level 30. And let's see, do I have any gear that's better? No, we don't. Okay. The only other thing that we can do now is, yes, I want to save that. It replaced all my stuff. I hate when it does that. It's so annoying. Okay. I'll work that out in just a second. I'm going to go back to limbs. Oh, get rid of this. Dude, it moved everything. It's so freaking annoying. Okay. Yeah, I'll fix that in just a second. In the transport, I'm going to go to Limzo Laminsa, and we are going to start getting our next quest, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Back in the guild. Though I can't seem to unlock this one now because seems the summoner class. So if I get rid of this and just become an arcanist, now I can take it. Okay. So let's see. Forgotten but not gone. Mori has knowledge of an intriguing opportunity. Niah, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiosity refined and a well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in hopes that he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for his success of the archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Zoka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild should your curiosity overwhelm you. And I believe the Marauders Guild is here in Limzo Laminsa. No, that might not be true. That might be in Gridania. Well, let's see. Marauders Guild. That is here in Limzo Laminsa. Okay, so we can take this Aethernet then and travel through that. The Marauders Guild. Well, you have no idea like how much I'm like clenching my butt cheeks, crossing my fingers, and hoping that this class dual leveling system works the way that I think it does. And I didn't just waste a bunch of our time with some nonsense spouting garbage that's not even true. But there's only one way to find out. And the thing is, the effects won't really become apparent until much later. The reason for that is because I still need to level up. Once I get both of these classes, I still need to hit level 31 and see if they both actually update. Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Niah. I'm acutely aware of how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. Yeah, it is a little strange. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. You should probably be an arcanist. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for at present I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. 'Twould not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15-odd centuries ago during the 5th astral era. The Nimians lived during the Age of Wonders, when the magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded or wheel or for foe. Can be wielded for weal or for foe? Or woe? I've never heard that before. And this period of peace eventually gave way to a great war of the Magi. The nation of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another, yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed what would be invaders time and time again. Mariners? Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is such a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets, which I have recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanema is cursory at best, I require an experienced arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that arcanist, Niah? Sure. There is, however, a complication. The Nimian tablets and other sword relics for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money were stolen en route to Limzo Laminsa. The information inscribed on those tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich old Don collector Uldon Collector for my pittance. Pray accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe the proprietors can be found there. Perpetrators. Okay, I have no idea where that is, the Rain Gully docks. So it looks like if I go to the wine ports, we'll be okay. Thing is, I can't be a summoner while doing this mission, so I have to be an arcanist, which is okay. I'm fine with that. It's just, again, adding in a level of doubt into what I was doing. Alright, about face, and we go this way, and we can find... Oh yeah, that's right, I have a mount now. I have to remember that. I now have a mount. I don't have to walk everywhere. Like, if it's my other character, that's fine, but because I started from level 1, I kind of got in the groove of being low-leveled again. So the question is, the person should be... Oh, there she is. Okay. So we're going to go into another instance here. Very similar to the last one. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their banditry and take back what is ours. So the cool thing, hopefully, that she's a marauder, she should be able to take some of the focus off of us if she actually fights. At least I'm gonna hope here, you know. We're gonna go with our emerald. Yeah, let's go with emerald. Because the way I'm seeing it now, at the very least, is... Alright, I need to get my bearings here. I'm kind of confused at what's going on. We have multiple dudes, so I want to... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm taking a fair bit of damage here that I don't want to be taking. So I'm going to get a shield out. Someone just healed me as well, which is really nice. I wasn't expecting that. But let's do our best to mitigate all the damage that we can, at the very least. Alright, and the Thaumaturge should go down. Oh, super easy. Okay, yeah, that was a weak-ass Thaumaturge. Oh, but there are a bunch more. Okay, so since there are more, I'm going to summon my emeralds, and hopefully, once these guys all come in, we can start using our Carby Assault here, which will do even more damage to the whole group. Ooh, hold up 1 second. Don't hit me, please. Get rid of this Marauder then. Alright, let's see if we can summon him again. Do some more single target damage here. Is it the best to be switching all the guys like this, you know, back and forth throughout battle? I'm not quite sure. It may not be worth it though. No one's ever really said one way or another, so I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing and hoping that I'm actually playing the class correctly. I'm sure there's like micromanaging stuff that I could be doing better, but for the most part, I think I do all right with this class. All right, Lancer should be dead. I'm gonna be in that area of attack, but just barely. I should have just let that ruin go out. I don't know why I was so focused on canceling it just to get the dots up. It's about the same time. Alright, that should be all of them, right? Did you see any others? No, excellent. Now help me search for the tablets. This is the only thing we can search, so that should be it. Yes, this is it. Treatise on Nemerian military... A treatise? Yes, this is it. A treatise? Treatise on Nemerian military tactics, just as I had hoped. I don't know what that word is. Oh, this one was so much faster and easier. Alright, our little fairies here. This will be our primary healer for a little while, because the scholar is the healing portion of this job. Hello there. Mayhaps the tablet can explain this? Scholars familiar. Fairies? The sunlight of Eos doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selene doth silence and strengthen. So there's Eos and Selene. Niah. By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered a long-lost magical arts of Nemerian scholars. Now, from what I've seen, and I may be wrong, and because that guide may have been outdated, like maybe for either one of the expansions like Shadowbringers or Stormblood or Heavensward came out, but I think the two different fairies that they have there, even though they said one heals and shields, one silences and strengthens, I don't think there's a difference between those two fairies. I think it's just a cosmetic thing, but I could be wrong. Fairies, honest to God, fairies. Well now, I've seen everything. Anyways, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. Okay. So, do I just go back to the Marauders Guild? Okay. Alright, let's see what we do when we finish this quest. Shouldn't be anything crazy, like we shouldn't have to go anywhere else. We've already got the job stone, technically. Excellent timing, Niah. I've just finished transcribing a section which will doubtlessly be of interest to you. According to this tablet, the crystal from which the fairies sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairy, as you did before, and bind her to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Achanema, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining texts. Should I discover anything new, I promise that you will be the first to know. Alright, next scholar quest, we are level 35. There we go. And we did get a new skill as well for the scholar. So I guess the last thing that we just need to do is level up one of our classes and see if the other one follows suit. Fairy is awoken by the soul of the scholar. With the soul of the scholar equipped, you can summon a fairy to aid you in battle. When called forth, she will assume the form of a healer type pet. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to do some experimenting. Hopefully by next episode, I'll be level 31, and I can come back with some definitive results for you. Either way, I want to thank you all so much for joining me on today's episode, and are looking forward to some more in the series. I'm sorry if you're sitting here like, man, this guy's an idiot. How does he not know the Scholar versus Summoner difference here? But this is my first time going through this class, and I'm going based off of any knowledge that has been posted, and some of it is 4+ years old. So I tried to find the newest sources of information, but I don't know if anyone's actually asking the right questions. Either way, thank you once again for joining me. I'll see you next time. Peace out, and much love to you.